All right, welcome back to another episode of the Top of Off Cricket Podcast. I am your host, Kevin Henry, and with me, I got my boy them, Walter and Sam. And as usual, we talking everything West Indies cricket. Sammy Gatani jersey. Sammy rallying. Sammy been rallying whole day.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. I that walk, I got my little YouTube on, and I do him a thing, and them man is stressing me out. So I watching the game. We got up to what was the 90 something for two or whatever the case it might be. And I was saying to myself, this is gonna turn 130 for seven. What happened? 133 for seven when Justin Greaves walked in. Right? I because we are so prone to collapse. I know it's coming. Right? One does bring two does bring three, four, and then is we in disarray, right? But anyways, so we are now the series is now leveled one up. A similar batting display in the first one there. Let's talk about the first one there for a little bit. Sam and Walter. Bangladesh rattled up 200 and what was that?
Seven.
207,
207.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a get on based on how Bangladesh batted, and I know the pitch was a struggle. I thought that was a gettable total. Just doing the little things right. I thought it was a gettable total based on how Brandon King and Alick Athanaze started. I was like, okay, we can cruise from here,
Yeah.
right? So when the whole panic station set in, I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it. I really couldn't wrap my head around, what was the panic about?
Ah, boy. I, you know what? I actually watch these matches. And one of the things that I realize, like, I think Alick Athanaze is a very talented batsman. But, and along with Brandon King and Casey Carty, and a lot of our batsmen, but the shot selections. Something that you always say, Kevin, from long. Don't leave it to the other batsman. These fellas is place shots and leave it for other batsmen. Alick Athanaze, in all the cricket I've seen him play, I've never seen people really he had a few times where people get you out, but a lot of times he plays get out shots.
Yeah.
Like his sweeper man was four, and then you go down and obviously as a bowler, I'm bowling the straighter one to you. Like I want you to do it again. A
Yeah.
quicker straighter one, or a slider as a leg spinner. Because that's what I want.
I only need
Right?
one delivery to get you out.
Yeah. I like it. I like when boys sweep me, I like when you sweep me, but it's a chance because I know I got a decent straighter one, and most spinners got a decent straighter one, or I could get a quicker one and push it through quick. And that's what something and that's exactly what happened. So for me, the panic when we lost the first match is the fact that other batsmen keep leaving it for other batsmen to do. When you in, you're in. On a pitch like that, the people once you get in, it's simple cricket. Rotating the strike.
You got 300 deliveries to
To
make
make 200.
208 runs.
Mhm.
300 deliveries, right? So essentially, you can just let 92 go, right? Let 92 go. 92 dot balls. You gave that to Bangladesh, right? Give that to them. Give it to them. That's yours. 92 dot balls. When I'm watching the game and I watched how they started, Brandon King and Athanaze, I said they have the right tempo. They seem to have settled in right at about the time, right? They seem to have settled in. And I'm saying to myself, don't leave it to anybody else. Both of y'all can get hundreds here, right? Both of y'all can get hundreds here. Get selfish. That's what I'm watching the game, and that's what I'm saying. Get selfish. No sooner than I said that, it seemed like I put the markers on Athanaze, and he has scored 55 runs in the series. Right? What's his 1 day average currently? If somebody could pull it up real quick, what's Athanaze's 1 day average?
24.
24. Right? So he's getting out right around his average. That seems to be like when the mind starts to get weary. Okay, I've been out here too long. I can't concentrate past this point. Right? I can't quite figure it out past this point. So
talking about Athanaze, you know the last time Athanaze made a 50? 2 years ago.
That was against UAE.
No, that was against England at North.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Caribbean.
That was against England at North Song indeed.
The UAE and the UAE one, yeah, that was
his
65.
debut.
Yeah, the 65 and then the 66 in the same year in Antigua. Since then, well, in that same series against England, he made a 45, and he hasn't got up back to the 40 since.
Yeah. It tells me it's more of a mental thing, right? It will never be a talent problem for the West Indies. It will be more of a mental thing, right? I thought he started confidently in both innings. Yes, today and on Saturday. He started confidently, started well. He got in.
Now, he always starts confident.
Yeah, you get in. So now what? It's time to push on. In the test match in India, the last test, same thing. You got in. Stick it out. See through the difficult parts. Don't play the rash shots. Today was a rash shot. The first game, rash shot. Play it.
And both of them LBWs.
Both LBW.
Yeah,
against the leg spinner. For me, guys, let me tell you something. Saturday morning, I got up to go run with them fellas. And I checked the score and it's like, all right, this is good. While in the park, I checked and it was 40 without loss, and I'm boasting and smiling, Because where does go? Them guys are always teasing me about West Indies cricket. So I'm happy. By the time I wrap up and I got home, well, y'all know what happened. In any case, though, I couldn't help but focus on leg spin. For two reasons. Yes, a leg spinner, Richard Hussain.
Yeah.
Got 6 wickets in that first match. Right? But when I think of our situation in the Caribbean, we've been searching for a leg spinner for the longest while, right? Isn't there some incentive in our regional cricket? If you play a leg spinner, you get some points or some incentive thing like that, right?
There is actually one, and they chose not to take him. They found one, and they chose not to take him to Bangladesh.
Is he ready?
It's not a matter.
Regardless.
Yeah, well, it's not a matter. How will he be ready, right?
True.
Bangladesh.
And guess
Bangladesh.
what?
Bangladesh.
And Bangladesh. And Alick Athanaze stood through his hand over today and granted, man would say, well, they don't have enough tape on it.
If you're blooding somebody in as careful, said this is one of the best places to do it.
I would think that this was the ideal series to go blood him in.
Take your point. All right. But yeah, to me that was the story of that first match, and maybe even the story here too. Leg spin.
Yeah.
Right. In terms of our preparation in the Caribbean, there's a ongoing commentary that our players aren't able to play spin well. There's another view I heard tonight on Mason, and guess that it's not so much that our players can't play spin, it's that our players have technical deficiencies, period. I don't recall if it's Nehemiah Perry or Mark Neto, they were both
on Mason and Guest tonight.
Mason and Guest today. But tonight, but they, the first two made the point, said, you go back to July and we got bowled up for 27. That wasn't spin bowling.
Yeah.
Right? So we might be playing up or putting too much emphasis on our players' inability to play spin. Of course, when you look at regional tournaments, our spin bowlers are the top of the charts, like the top three, there's that, yeah. But I think both in terms of, okay, we don't have a leg spinner in the side, one, and then two, in terms of preparation, maybe we need to, I don't know what more incentives we can push to have fellas
properly prepared,
play spin, have leg spinners that they can play against. I
tell you what, when I watched the second test, right? Because we gave a better account of ourselves in the second test.
Yeah.
And I thought we handled the spinners pretty well. Right? In the context of where West Indies are right now. I thought, especially the second innings, I see players dancing down the track, pushing the ball down the ground, looking straight for the single, playing straight, playing in the V's, on driving. Athanaze was doing that and all these things. So in the first ODI, nobody came down the track. This guy is turning the ball. Nobody looked to make him do anything different. We all stood from the crease and hoped.
That point was made again tonight. You guys need to listen to Mason and Guessing.
Right.
That point about not coming down the track. But here's the other thing too. Again, I don't remember who said it. Might have been Perry. But the point he made though is that when a player comes down the track to a ball, you don't have to hit it for 6,
No.
You can go with an angle bat and you just check it.
Yes.
Because the primary aim there, is to throw the bowler off.
Make him change his lines and lengths.
Yeah.
Because even if you have two right-handed batsmen, right?
Oh boy.
What's a good length for Shea Hope might not be a good length for Brandon King.
Right.
So you have to make them change their lines and lengths. You have to make them do that.
Yeah.
Come down the track, push the ball down the ground. You take what's available to you. You understand? If it's not there for you to go for it, but our batsmen have a. It seems like they think that if they come down the track, it means it has to end up into the stands. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Lara used to do that and then check. Just check.
I watch Lara come down and check drive. I watch Chandapal check drive. I watch Jimmy Adams check drive. I watch Carl Hooper was the master of just coming and just tap the ball on his head. And it gone down to where is long off or long on. Just tap the ball on his head. Right? You have to know when it's there or when it's not there. There's nothing that says when you jump down the track.
You're playing the percentages again.
Exactly. You got to play the percentages. But today I was heartened. While I thought he got a little bit greedy because he gave his wicket away. Akeem Geese is going to be something special. I keep telling y'all. At no point in time today, he looked like they troubled him. That shot that he played, he got greedy. You understand me?
There's an experience.
Yeah, it's inexperience. When the spinners tossed that ball up, he was down the track, pushing it, looking for the one, just looking for the one. At no point in time in his 20-something deliveries did he look like they could get him out. And I'm going to go on record again and say it. Akeem Geese needs to seize this opportunity. He's going to turn into something special. I'm going to go on record and say it.
I'll say something as relates to spin. Y'all know as the people know what we talk. We watch a lot of the local cricket, and I was watching the intercounty. I didn't see much leg spinners. As you said, Borby Ghana intercounty people. So SQ with them, Rob Borby said there was a select 11. And as he said, it's a poor watch. I remember watching intercounty cricket, and it used to be of a higher standard. It seemed to me
Before I go any further, Walter, let's establish this. Up until sometime, I think up around the mid-90s or whatever, intercounty cricket in Guyana was first-class cricket. It had first-class status.
Yeah.
I want people to understand that because of the caliber and the quality that was on show. You understand me? It was once given first-class status. I can't remember exactly when they took it away, but it was once a first-class tournament.
Was that gonna and that shows even back then we should have played a lot more. We should have got like 2, 3 rounds in. But I've been watching it and it's like all the technology, all the fanciness, and it just look ordinary to me, man. And even the spinners is like that spinners, and even like the Sinclairs and them, they're not giving it enough loop, man. It's just flat. And I see they get to do that. I don't want to break or talk bad about youngsters and them kind of thing, but it's just nice seeing no leg spinners, Sammy. We supposed to get somebody supposed to, they got enough leg spinners in Guyana, they got enough.
I
I
was
think
just gonna ask you all about Guyana.
there's a left arm leg spinner too. I forget what's his name.
There's young Riyad Latif. I'm not sure which one of the squads he's in, but there's young.
Latif is the only one I remember. But anyway.
Yeah, there's young Riyad Latif.
And there's a leg spinner. It played a few years ago. Van
But the leggy you talking about is Micah. You're thinking about to go out there?
No, I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about. You talking about what I talking about?
Yeah.
No, that's the right. That's our Navin Badesi.
Badesi.
Oh,
yeah, he was recently against Nepal. He played against Nepal.
Yeah, Mike ain't ready yet.
No, Michael. What's his name? Michael Hamilton, I think it is.
Michael
McKenzie. Now he got some ways to go in terms of it. Badesi is ready in terms of age, maturity. Right. You know, I think he's ready to be given.
I forgot about
right. This was a perfect opportunity. You're looking for a leg spinner. This is a perfect opportunity to say, "I'll give you 3 matches."
So even though while he's out there, why didn't they have him play? I don't understand.
He's not out there.
No, I mean you said he didn't. Was in Nepal?
Right? Yeah, he played in Nepal, but he's not in the Bangladesh the squad.
I know. Yeah. So he
played against Nepal.
3 for 29 the first match. They're not in Nepal. Sorry. Yeah. Which is not too far from Bangladesh anyway. So what was the deal there?
You know, I think he played all 3 matches, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he played all 3.
Yeah. You've got to be brave here. You've got to be brave. If you want the players to step to the next level, you have to give them the opportunity. You have to give them the platform. If they don't perform, they don't perform, but you'll never know what they can become if you don't give them the chance. Right? This was a perfect opportunity for Navin Badesi to be given a chance.
One thing I'll also say, I think I spoke to you guys about this. I've been watching that Sherfane Rutherford since I think it's the England series.
Yeah.
And with that runner, he's looking very he come across like very arrogant, like to me. He's like haughty kind of like I don't know. He don't even know. He just don't seem like he's humble. Like when he made those runs, it was a different ear about him. But he was more. There's a difference between confidence and being arrogant, and now it's like I don't know I don't know what's happening. I might be wrong, but what y'all think?
I personally think watching him bat recently, as opposed to when up until he made that 70 odd against England, he's not doing the same things. His process looks kind of like it has changed a little bit, right? Even in the CPL, he didn't have a good CPL.
Yeah, he didn't.
Right? He looks like his process has changed a little bit, and that for me that is kind of worrying. You do what works, right? You do what works.
Process in what way?
In terms of how he's starting his innings, right? In how he's going about things. It just looks like when he made all those runs against Sri Lanka, and he had a good time in Australia also. When he went to up until he went to England and he had that 70 yard, it seemed like he was very focused. He he understood what he wanted to do. Let me say this. It doesn't seem like he has that clarity.
It don't seem like you want to be there, Kevin.
I don't think it's a matter of wanting to be there. I think it's just a matter of he's overcomplicating things. Right? I think it's a matter of him overcomplicating things. It's like, okay, I've made this run. I've been successful over the past year, but I don't quite know how to get past, like to continue. So it's like he's rushing it.
Yeah.
Right? It's like he's rushing it. And when he played in Sri Lanka, I didn't see a rush. I saw a very calm, composed Sherfane Rutherford. Now it looks like he's rushing it. It's like, okay, I gotta get going. No, you have time. You have time. So that's why I'm saying it's like his process has changed, right? Early out, when he played in Sri Lanka, when he against England and stuff like that, when he was making all those runs, it just seems like he gave himself time. Today, what was the point in that shot?
I hope he goes and makes some runs tomorrow, man. I don't know.
The next game is tomorrow?
No,
Not
Thursday.
tomorrow. The next game. The next game, sorry.
Thursday.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at his ODI innings. And yeah, since that 70 in England, he's had 5 games, 10, 45, 15, 0, 7. What we gotta recognize is this, players are human beings, There might very well be things going on that we are unaware of.
Yeah.
So, and interestingly, today they actually pushed him down the order. That might have been a tactical move to say, you're having some struggles, give him some time to chill.
Yeah.
He's not going to come in and be. I mean, a year ago we were talking about Sherfane Rutherford as Mr. Dependable.
Yeah.
You're in a hole, and it's like, Sherfane gonna come out there and he can steady innings, right? But something might be going on. Who knows? Sammy and them probably knows of it, and just push him down.
And that's why I said, I don't want to beat our players down because I don't know, as you said, but and I don't like talking bad about people and whatever like that, genuinely. So you're right. We don't know what's happening, and that's why I said that in the start. But anyway, this cricket thing sometimes, yeah.
Here's another opinion I heard earlier. Justin Greaves. Justin Greaves has been doing pretty well in West Indies cricket, right? Why not have Sherfane Rutherford go bat ahead of him? Why not Greaves bat ahead of Sherfane Rutherford? Give him even more
time,
shelter or time to just less pressure on him. I don't know what y'all think on that.
There was a bit of talk today during the commentary between Samuel Badri and I think was after Ali Khan with regards to Greaves batting, and Badri had mentioned that the runs that he made in the Super 50 last year were all made at the top of the order for the Leeward Islands, right? Three consecutive hundreds. So there's the option of doing that, right? But then I think what it boils down to is where he's batting, because it's like he's floating, right? He's batting anywhere between 6, 7, 8. Today he batted at 9, right? And in a lot of ways today that was a blessing in disguise, because even though it was tough when I saw him got run out, had it not been for him coming at that time, putting on that 40-yard runs with Shea Hope, we'd have been looking real thin. You understand? He came and he steadied things. Right? So is he an option up at the top of the order? Sure. I don't think in a one day game, I don't think he'll look out the place. Right?
But because when he started his career, his ODI career, that's where he batted at number 2. against
Australia.
Ireland and Australia. So
Then you
2020,
opened.
2024,
Yeah.
he opened the batting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he did that, though, his highest was 12. Granted, of course.
It's early out, early days.
Yeah, and
You think you're
against
talking about
Australia.
Australia.
But, I mean, Ireland, and at home, yeah.
I think he does better coming in down the order, right? I think he does better coming down the order. He's occupying an all-rounder slot. Right now, he's offering some stability to that low order. He's offering some stability to that low order. But fellas, there's something else that caught my eyes today. I think it was yesterday or day before, or yesterday. I came across the news. Akeal Hussain and Ramon Simmons will be heading to Bangladesh to replace Shamar Joseph and Jediah Blades, right? Akeal, apparently they got in yesterday sometime.
Actually, I think he got in the same today at 4 a.m. That's what they say in the cricket.
Like 3 a.m. or something like that.
So he got in, essentially went straight and played, right? But what surprised me was the fact that Shamar Joseph is injured, right? From what I understand, this injury has been around since CPL, right?
In the end of September.
And the September time frame. So it is still bothering him. Why? How did Akeal and Ramon Simmons get to Bangladesh and Shamar is still sitting on the bench? Because I saw him sitting on the bench today in the dugout, and I'm like, why is Shamar still in Bangladesh? Are we serious about getting him prepared for New Zealand, which is in a matter of 3 weeks? Because Shamar will be essential. He's essential personnel. Rain, sleet, or snow, he needs to be in New Zealand. Why is he still sitting on the bench? Why isn't he? Because you're saying that he has to go see a specialist, I think is in England. He should have been in England already. Okay, you got to go see a specialist.
Maybe he didn't get a ticket.
Why not a specialist in India? That's my question. Why England?
Yeah, why fly all the way back to the global north, right?
You tell me all them cricketers in India when they have injuries, they all fly to England, or do any of them fly to England?
I heard recently that Kohli lives in England.
He's living in England now. Could be a thing, but it would make sense because I'm sure you could find a specialist in India, a reputable one, right? I'm sure you can find a specialist in India.
A specialist on cricketing injuries too.
A specialist in cricketing injuries.
Yeah.
Right? Not just a specialist in injuries, but a specialist in cricketing injuries who understand the injury, who understand what the rehab will look like and all this kind of stuff, right? Because now what Cricket West Indies should be talking about is, and letting the public know in the name of transparency, is what does this look like for Shamar Joseph's prospects of going to New Zealand? What does that look like?
Yeah, because we didn't hear anything about, because we haven't heard anything much about. But you guys need like West Indies cricket. You guys need to be more open, as we keep saying it, because we haven't heard anything even about Alzarri Joseph. Yeah, we don't hear anything. West Indies cricketers just do as they feel like. Listen, I don't know, man. Anyways, go Blue Jays.
According to one of them Bajan callers tonight, they want to say Darren Sammy's a baker. All he talking about is rules and rules.
Hey, here we got a cut.
Hey,
we got a cut. From now on, I refer to Darren Sammy as Mr. Harvey. This is a New Amsterdam joke. People, by the way, Harvey is a baker shop in New Amsterdam, sir.
Couple of things. Brilliant knock by Shea Hope today.
Yeah.
Right? Really brilliant knock by Shea Hope.
Application.
Right. Kevin. You gotta give. I thought Casey Carty batted well too, even though he gave it away.
Oh my God, that was a terrible. That was the worst shot of the series.
The less said about that shot, the better. That shot had premeditation written all over it.
I think Casey Carty's get some brain fade sometime to rat it by.
He didn't have to do anything. Just keep batting the way you was batting, right? He didn't have to do anything special. But what were your thoughts? And this is about to you, right? Final over, Akeal Hussein, six balls, 5 runs to win. What were your thoughts? Going into a ball and bowler to the 50th over. What were your thoughts? 5 runs to win.
Win it with a ball to spear.
What?
Where's this sign? It's a V. Here's all I got to say about it.
You know the cover. That's where
playing the V, man.
Most of his runs, right?
Huh?
Most of his runs in that V area. That's where
Who's
runs.
Yeah, Hope.
Yeah, but when the track is playing like that, right? That's where you got to play. And whenever and one of the things I watch in Bangladesh doing, they're always offering up the wide one, right? They're going wide. A lot of the spinners are doing it. So I don't think that they're like we have taken advantage. We missed a lot of runs by not playing taking our times and playing a lot of cut and late cuts. A lot of times we have not done that properly.
When
in the V.
When I saw 5 runs, because they did well to bring it down to that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did well. Akeal Grant, he hit a 6 and I think a 4, and got it to that point, right? So 6 balls, 5 runs. I'm thinking Akeal drives the ball well. He plays the ball down the ground well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, this is easy day. 5 singles, and you walk off. When I see him trying to essay the shots that he did the previous over, because in the previous over, it was required. In the last over, it wasn't required. And it was about understanding the moment, right? Is this required right now? Do I need to hit a 6? Do I need to hit a 4? Akeal I'm going to say it again, Akeal is a very good driver of the cricket ball. He drives the ball down the ground very well. Do what works for you. I can't imagine Shea Hope was in agreement with him playing that shot. I can't imagine that. You played a shot the first time, you didn't get through. Second time, you didn't get through. 3 strikes and you're out, right? Baseball.
Go Blue Jays.
Anyways, fellas, final match Thursday morning. The West Indies retain their spot. I think they're number 8 in the rankings right now. Bangladesh are 9. Do we leave the one-day series still ahead of Bangladesh?
Why I know me putting no money on though. I only got faith in ya. Y'all try there with West Indies. I
think so. I think so, man. You know, we got our 5 spin bowlers, our five spinners.
So that was gonna be my next question. Do you think we should go 5 spinners again?
I don't see why not.
I mean, go 5 spinners, but Justin Greaves had to bowl a little. Okay,
yeah.
I would have entrusted him with at least about 4 overs.
Yeah, because Justin, and when he wants, I say, yo, dude, I need what 80. I need a 80 something, a little quick spell for me as much as
possible. When would you
when you're back from me
Greaves?
At the start and at the end. 2 and 2.
I wouldn't bowl him.
Would that depend on whether we bat first or last?
Well, yeah, depends how it goes. But I'll see. I'll bowl him.
Did we win the toss today again, or did they win the toss?
No, they won it and decided to bat.
Okay, because in the first match, I would have batted first. On that pitch, I would have batted first.
The pitch.
Kevin, you would bat on a pitch even if it got some 10-inch holes.
Listen,
they had much
runs on the board is runs on the board.
Kevin,
understand me?
Kevi,
I agree. I agree.
you watch the match at the watch with Borbis and Demar at number 70?
At number 69 ground.
69, sorry, yeah.
I was watching it, and when I saw what was going on, I was like, I refuse to watch any more of this.
But the pitch them look very, very
The pitches are very
similar.
the one at LBI, the one at number, the pitches are very dry.
Just like the one in Bangladesh. These are the
Yeah.
same thing.
So here's the problem that West Indies cricket got to understand, and the territorial boards. How do you want your players to excel, but you prepare them graveyards to the players to play on?
It's like if you're doing this thing, I like the fact that they have this idea, and we're talking West Indies cricket, so this is connected people. I like the fact that you're playing cricket all around Guyana.
You're taking
If
the
I
game
do
out,
that
into the rural
yeah,
area.
where people actually watch the game,
Yeah,
the
when
game
people
the
actually watch the game.
I am saying because the same thing is happening in Jamaica, by the way, and
Hmm.
cricket is watched more in the country areas in Jamaica, right?
Mm.
So my thing is that if we're doing that, since the CPL, since a couple months ago, I am helping to develop those pitches, make better bodies, work on them, send people around. It's like this is what we got to do. But I'm telling you, I have a problem. I can cuss no. I have a problem with the people that is run cricket. Again, I can say it, they got too much old stupid men who get a narrow-minded thinking. I like for God Mason, guys. I tell them, y'all is a set of old stupid men that just don't think. There's the thing. Their men is just think.
Not Mr. Mason. Not Mr. Mason.
No, not Mr. Mason. No, I like to
Okay.
go
All right.
on the platform and say it to say to them. Y'all need to think different. I'm not saying all of them, because they got some people. Mr. Moore is not an old stupid man, but they got a set of them. Here's how this thing. Being narrow-minded is a good thing according to the Bible, but when it comes to sport, you got to be different. I have nothing more to say. I see it and what if I just get vexed. And I watch it and I punish my stupid self and I watch the entire game.
Take it easy, don't want to.
I think I'll get the aneurysm.
No aneurysm.
I rebuke the one by.
Yeah.
Why
But more gray hair though. You are careful.
yeah, I getting them scars by half,
Listen,
you know.
but
It's not here,
I was watching Barbies versus Essequibo at LBI.
Essequibo look good though.
They did. They played.
The best I've never seen
They played
Essequibo.
well. They played well. They
And
executed.
Kimo Paul is bowling very quick, people.
So that's a good thing for West Indies cricket.
Yeah.
You understand me? Seeing Kimo Paul batting again, seeing Kimo Paul bowling
And
again.
feeling he took a beautiful catch to get rid of
Kimo Paul hearing around the field, picking up the ball, throwing on the move, taking good catches. That's a good thing for West Indies cricket. That's the Kimo Paul that we know. You understand me? It was refreshing watching him running in and hitting the deck. Barbadian batsmen were scared. I saw Barbadian batsmen flinching. The pitching really got no devils inside. It's not a Sabina Park that England encountered back in, what was the 98 or whatever, when the ball.
Hey,
the ball.
I made the man brother up here who created that pitch. Sorry,
the curator.
Yeah,
you understand me? So the batsmanship on display in an inter-county championship so far, piss poor.
Yeah.
Piss poor. Here's the sad part about these are men that got aspirations of playing for West Indies.
You know who the best in a good innings I saw? This little boy that has played. He played for them, right? He played for the academy. He batted decently against Burbies. But my problem is
Van Lang?
No, Van Lang actually batted very good. The next one, the other one, he opened. Why am I forgetting his name?
Mavendra Devial?
Yes, he batted decently. But I think they needed to rotate the strike more. He got a head on his shoulder, you could see. But there's still strike rotation. Kevi, we used to come up we didn't have the strike rotation problem back in the day. Me no know. We didn't know for do the everybody who could bat decent. We used to play a set of one tip, two tip. You had to fight. I don't know what's going on.
Exactly, buddy. We grew up on one tip, two tip. You understand me? You grew up on them things. We think all them things was to help your game. You understand me? We were taught the game, bro, big picture. Not stand up and just lash the ball, the ball into the crowd.
It is just make money though.
Yeah, this make money, right?
Lashing the ball would break windows.
Yeah, wind the windows, Tino. I guess this will make him money, you know. I guess, but I would still pay good money to go and watch Virat Kohli, but rather than some West Indian batsmen.
Yeah, anything.
In a T20 game.
Yeah.
I still pay good money to watch Kohli, but rather than some West Indian batsmen.
Or Sky.
Suryakumar Yadav, you know.
Yeah.
I still pay good money to watch KL Rahul bat.
Well, this is my favorite Indian batsman. My favorite Indian batsman is actually VVS Laxman, so I kind of boring. I like though.
Yeah. Anyways, fellas, we got to wrap it up now.
Yeah, good discussion, fellas.
1-1 so far. West Indies operating like an old car right now.
wait, ask about old car and little boy and the other thing. I want we get banned.
Right. So listen, if we can be a little bit more intentional in what we're doing on Thursday morning, I don't think we'll have a problem overhauling. Whether we bat second or first, I don't think we'll have a problem winning the game. Let me say that, right? We've beaten ourselves twice. Well, once so far. We beat ourselves in the first game
and try a whole lot to lose the other one.
And we tried hard as hell to lose this game today. So I hope the third match is not a repeat of what we've seen today and the day before, because we might not be so lucky if we play the same way like we did today. Anyways, fellas, Thursday night we're going to do a wrap up of the series. Top of off, it we brains, West Indies cricket, love it, hate it, we rally in.
Go Blue Jays.
Go Phillies. I didn't even know where they are, if they're out or the in.
World Series, bro. World Series.
World Series.
Okay. By the way, before we go, is who they played?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers?
Yeah, with the fella that is a robot who could bat and pitch and do everything. He was made in the lab.
Yeah, Japanese kid. Good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very good.
He's great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anyways, fellas, catch y'all later.
Cool.